The PVL Season 3 Open Conference semis will start this weekend with top seed Creamline going up against MOTOLITE. PETROGAZZ, meanwhile, will face BanKo Perlas in the other semifinal matchup. The semis will be a best-of-3 affair, so every team will have a chance of pulling off the victory. And to give their thoughts on the semis matchups, let's bring in former Ateneo Blue Eagle Neil Flores and talagang babasahin ko to UAAP legend.
Yung word na yan, medyo.
Binabasa ko lang to, madam, ha?
Sino nagsulat nito?
UAAP legend, Mozzy Ravena. Guys, it's the semis now for the PVL. Neil, I'm very curious as to your thoughts about, let's start with MOTOLITE, because, parang Creamline yung kalaban nila eh. So, they are really pressured to, come up with a superb performance. What will MOTOLITE need to do in order to win this series?
Well, for me, I think MOTOLITE is the dark horse of this tournament. Nakita natin there were some games na pag off sila, off talaga. But when they're on, they really catch fire. And we know na malakas talaga yung Creamline. They are the best offensive team. So their middle blockers need to work double time. Lalo na Gemma Galanza, Michelle Gumabaw, and Eliza Valdez. Ito yung nasa best spikers category ng Creamline.
Alright, so MOTOLITE's middle blockers must work double time. That's your number one thing that MOTOLITE needs to do. What about TOTS, Carlos, and Myla, Pablo? What kind of responsibility do they have?
Well, ito si Myla Pablo, she has to match the firepower of Eliza Valdez para at least yung disparity ng output ng scores, mapantayan ng MOTOLITE. For TOTS Carlos naman, she will play a very big role. She's one of the veterans. And as an opposite spiker, hindi lang atake yung mako-contribute niya. Even blocking the wings of Creamline, malaking bagay yun.
Madam Mozzy?
Agree ako doon kasi you have TOTS Carlos and Myla Pablo for MOTOLITE, while you have Eliza Valdez and Gemma Galanza on the other side. I think yun dapat, crucial yun na dapat kahit papano manigate nila yung isa't isa dun sa match na yun. That's where yung mga key players na yun, ngayon comes in, Sabi nga niya, middle ng MOTOLITE, which sa akin, middle ng MOTOLITE na magiging important. Because, like yesterday, in yesterday's game, si Ganaban at saka si Ramos really played so well and they were able to win that match. And yun yung mga key factors. Even the middles of ng Creamline magiging importante rin. Pero ang MOTOLITE dapat yung blocking, yung net defense nila and floor defense, kailangan active yan.
Alright, Neil, MOTOLITE's biggest problem is the fact, or at least the analysis that Creamline, for you, is the best offensive team in this tournament.
Yes, but you also have to note that MOTOLITE is the best digging team in the Open Conference. Kaya magandang matchup yun when it comes to that skills department. Kaya I think this is going to be a really great match, MOTOLITE and Creamline.
What about Creamline's ball distribution?
Well, for Creamline, you have Gia Morado. She's a really excellent setter. She's one of my personal idols din talaga. And you can't tell kung kanina ibibigay. They actually defeated MOTOLITE even without Eliza Valdez and Gia Morado. That says a lot about their dominance in this conference. Kaya kailangan talaga nila na ituloy lang yon. Their win-loss card says a lot about their dominance in this PVL Open Conference talaga.
Can you add another strength of this already powerful Creamline squad?
MG, Michelle Gumabaw, diba? Parang steady doon. Like in yesterday's game, she was the stabilizer. Like, siguro, efficiency-wise, plus talaga siya. So, si Michelle Gumabaw, even if you don't give her a lot of sets, but efficiency-wise, pag binigay mo halos turns it into a point. Ang daming bala kasi ng Creamline But then again, kanina nga pinagkukwentohan namin itong MOTOLITE, actually, kaya salagin tong mga bala ng Creamline tao per tao. They're capable of giving them a good fight.
Alright, let's shift to the other series, BanKo Perlas versus PETROGAZZ. So let's start with BanKo Perlas. Neil, for you, BanKo, they have certain challenges that they need to overcome.
Yes, number one, they really have to put top priority sa kanilang reception. Kasi I think overdue na sila for a finals appearance. They've been building their core team in the past few years. So if they can gel together and get that sense of urgency and killer instinct, because I noticed in their previous games, every time na nagkakamali sila when it comes to unforced errors, nagtutuloy-tuloy If they get that one stop, they would have a better shot in entering the final round this time.
And there are two key players for BanKo that are crucial for you.
For me, it's Cathy Bersola and Z Hervasio. Si Cathy Bersola na ang bahala when it comes to protecting the net. She's the best blocker so far, statistically speaking. And Z Hervasio will play a role in giving combination plays para mahirapan din yung depensa ng kalaban nila.
But sa akin, yung point rin ni Neil, no, yung less errors talaga for BanKo. Masyado lang madaming errors. And yun nga, nagsistring of errors pag naumpisahan. And of course, yung offense kasi, tiwala ako sa BanKo with sila Z, sila Cathy. So, ang ball distribution ni Jem ang key sa akin. Kasi si Jem, naaamoy niya kung sino maganda laro. Kung si Kuya ba, diba?
Yes.
Kung si Z, alam niya. So, yun sa akin, very, key talaga yun.
For PETROGAZZ, Neil, what is going to be their core strength for this series?
For PETROGAZZ, for me, it's really their heavy serving. Nako, dahil alam nila nahirap yung BanKo when it comes to reception. For sure, they will be milking that department. Number 2 si Prado and number 3 si Panaga in the service department. So, if they get more points from the service line, mas mahihirapan si Jem to really distribute the balls, which will provide a lot of areas for Nunag and Panaga to get more block points.
There are two key players, veterans actually, for PETROGAZZ that you want to highlight. Who are these players?
Me, it's Chisait and Janelle Cheng. These two are from different generations also. Naabutan ko si Ate Chisait when I was still playing in college. 1-1 actually sila dun sa kalaban nila sa BanKo. They won, they lost in the first round, then they won in straight sets nung second round. Nag-iba yung tempo nung sets. Mas mabilis yung distribution, especially yung shoot set sa wings. So nahirapan makahabol yung middle blockers ng BanKo.
Well, ako naman when it comes to PETROGAZZ, ang maganda kasi sa PETROGAZZ, even their hitters are good mga defenders. So doon medyo nadadalian sila doon sa bagay na yon. Kaya lang yung consistency ng mga hitters nila, yon kailangan lumabas yon dyan sa semifinals. And of course, yung PETROGAZZ, nag-champion na yan yung iba yung feeling mo na nag-champion ka na sa PVL. So I guess they will bank on that against BanKo na hinahanap pa nga, sabi nga ni Neil, long overdue na.
Okay, another key factor here will be the scheduling kasi back-to-back days.
Yeah.
How does that play into preparation, strategy, and endurance?
Dito na magkakatalo yung conditioning training ng these teams, di ba? Pero syempre, if you have back-to-back games, you would want to win the first game in convincing fashion. Mas maikli, the better, para pagpasok mo the following day, you still have that same energy para maipanalo yung series na to.
Ako rin, ganon. You have to win the first one. Para yung momentum mo going to the second game, baka yun na lang kasi yung dala-dala mo, dahil energy-wise, again, pagalingan na recovery after the first game. So, you need everything that you can bring to the second game.
Okay. Dahil sinabi niyo yan, malamang 5-setters ang dun sa unang araw. So, good luck to all the teams. Excellent job. Thank you guys for helping us out.
Oh,
Thank you also for having us.
This has been The Score. I'm Nico Alivi. You can also watch The Score on iWant for free. We'll leave you now with stories on the visit of FIFA President Gianni Infantino to the country and the SUAVE Manila event. We'll see you all again tomorrow.
ARTE SUAVE Manila is a jiu-jitsu tournament that we started 5 years ago. So me and my team decided that we want to create an opportunity to promote jiu-jitsu as a sport, and we wanted to promote the community behind it. Showing awareness and spreading the word of jiu-jitsu and making people realize that this is something we can really excel.
Gusto kong tulungan yung mga taong hindi nakakarinig or mga deaf na ipagtanggol yung sarili nila. Kasi kung like tayo nga na regular na nakakarinig, na bumuli, no? What more na lang yung mga bata na yun. Sana wag nating limitahan yung mga bata. Wag natin silang itago sa isang lugar ng dahil sa may disability sila. Para sa akin, kaya nila Kailangan lang ng proper place and proper sport for them para mag-grow sila.
Pag yung bata nag-engage sa isang combat sports, alam niya, nakokontrol niya yung temper niya, nagkakadisiplina siya. Sa mga tao, lalo na may kabataan, yun, mag-jiu-jitsu kayo or any combat sports kasi para sa akin masaya siya
Feel that an advantage is it teaches them to control their emotions and their anger. It teaches them the discipline of hard work and how to be humble. and just puts them in the right direction. For all you young kids out there, I really recommend getting into it young. Do jiu-jitsu, guys.
Well, I'm here in the Philippines for the first time as FIFA president to discuss with the PFF, the Philippine Football Federation, on how we can bring football in the Philippines to the next level. Because in the last couple of years you made already great progress here in the Philippines. A little bit to be done, and we are here to make this little bit and to make sure that football becomes number one sport in the Philippines, and to make sure that we can take out all the potential for football that exists in this country. Well, I think that we can see some real progress has been made in the recent few years, with the Philippines qualifying for the Asian Cup, for example, the men's and the women teams. So we can see that there is talent in the country, that there is potential. Well, I choose Philippines because, of course, it is an important country. It has a big passion for sports generally, but not yet for football. And I like the challenges. So the challenge is indeed to make football number one sport in the Philippines. And the more people we can get in the Philippines to start playing or getting interested in football, the more I'm sure the football virus will be sparked in the country. What our focus will be in the future, together with the Philippines Football Federation, is on infrastructure and on competitions. So we need to have pitches, and we need to organize competitions in a structured way. Competitions for grassroots, for boys, for girls at every age. In this we hope we can work together as well with schools, universities, have the support of the Philippines to bring these projects forward as well.